That was weird. My streaming software locked up on me for a second. Hello, everybody. V, what is up, my guy? Mr. Retired, good evening again. Wolf Unit, what is up, my guy? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to uboat. I'm noticing some weird, light issues going on. Not 100% sure what's going on here, by the way. Anyway, listen, I hope you all been having a fantastic week so far, and if you haven't, if perhaps you have not, bear with me. We'll make it through this together. You, me, we, together. Mr. Woodka, hello, everybody. Yeah, getting these weird sparkles. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, like I care. Okay, first and foremost, I gotta buy some Ubers for some people. Hey, what's that over there? Oh, no, I'm sorry, they all left. No, I know, you would have liked to say goodbye. Sorry about that. They were really in a hurry. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, not important, not here nor there, I don't think. What do we want with those people anyway, right? Come on now. Okay, we need some foodstuffs in the here's. In the here's, please. And I need to do a quick check. Everybody's got their gear. Good. Alright, let's go buy some crap, I guess. I am tired today. Anybody else tired today? Who, what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just like that, they all had jobs polishing. But yeah, I think it's fine. Honestly, I think you guys are putting too much into this. T3. Ooh, Stern needs some lovin'. Any T5s? There you go. And I'd like another, please. Hello? Only one T5 available. We're gonna have to revisit that. That's not good. We don't like that. We'll top up what we need in the storeroom here. Good. Flak's good. Refuel, of course. Very important stuff. Matman City Inn, what's going on? Welcome. Yes, okay, good. We're all caught up. I was concerned that I wasn't caught up, but now I think I am, and everything's fine. Is there an issue with the building or using subpens? You say it encourages more air attacks. No, I don't think it does. Whether or not I said that, I really couldn't say. I say a lot of things, like too many things, really. Just jabber, that's me. Just jabber. I'm figuring more canned cow is the way to go here. More moo in a can for everybody. Especially those of you in the back. I think I've still got... Do I have stuff in the vents? I don't remember if I put stuff in the vents or not. Let's open it up. No, I don't have anything in the vents. I could get vent stuff. Do I? Might as well. Let's get vent stuff. I don't really need it. I don't think I've used it in like 400 builds, but whatever. We'll get some vent stuff. It's fine. It's fine. They were sent to summer camps, 100%. I was going to go on the lake. Like a flat tire. There you go, my guy. Title had you on the floor. Well, you can thank my Discord for it. Wonderful souls they are. Wonderful souls. Salt of the earth, one might say. And hey, if you're not a member of the Discord, check it out. Just saying. I guess we gotta make sure stuff goes where it needs to be or whatever. I don't really like that idea, but fine. I'll do it if I have to. Here, put these in there. There you go. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. Now, I do need to restock the last torpedo I needed, though, because that's just unacceptable. We're not having a lack of torpedoes. Not going to happen. T5, there you go. And we need another one up front. Let's do this here T3. It looks jaunty. Looks like a jaunty kind of C3. T3? C3. Well, my brain's coming apart, and there's nothing that you can do to stop it. Mr. Samurai, 500 biddles, my dude. Appreciate it. Small support for the content. Don't have time to watch streams live for now, but still enjoy them. Hey, buddy, appreciate you saying so. I really, really do. That is awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciates it. I do. Wait. I need like 7 of these, I think. Let's get 7. I don't want extras. I don't want any extras, okay? Listen. If I find 1 extra friggin' filter in this boat, I swear to God, ice is finally off. There you go, my guy. I mean, that's something, right? That's a good thing. What am I doing? What? Who's in charge here? I don't... Don't say me. No. I am... Nope. I'm not taking responsibility for any of this nonsense. Not even a little. All right, let's go talk to this idiot in the corner. Gonna need a break. We haven't had one in a while. Off to Bavaria. Gonna work out those elbows. Doing those curls. With the Steins, baby. Stein curls. Stein curls. Such. And things. 21 days is excessive. I think the devs ought to stick back to the 14. Tell you the truth, I think I'd be good with like 10. 10 days off would be... But whatever. I die and then Gress. I don't think we need anything done at headquarters anymore because, well... Oh look! The Battle of the Atlantic is turned against us. Who would have thought? Huh? Who would have thought? Extended the range of their aircraft, everybody. That's cheating. They're cheating. You know that? Terrible. Terrible. Rough. That's rough. Our engineers are working on a new wonder weapon. A generation of electric U-boats. That'll save us. Can we have some? No. No. Back to lone wolf attacks, baby. Love it. Deploy our wonder weapon. Oh my god. What do you mean it's far from over? It literally just started. What are you talking about? Anyway. Well, no, it didn't just start. I'm being facetious. I'm being speciesist. Japanese sub? I mean, yeah. I've already done that, though. Let's go over to Canada. I'm going to go hang out outside my backyard here, because I live right here. This is me right here. Right in here. Right there. But soon I'm going to live right here. Right up here. Anyway. Alright, we got to do, what? 10,000 tonnages. Oh my god, that's a lot of tonnages. Kick tires, light fires, and let's do this. Let's do this. I love it. I love leaving the port. I did just save retired. I got you, my guy. Pardon me. I got you, mine dude. Mine dude meister. Lemmy kill meister. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Shout out to Lemmy. That's the boat song. Sometimes you have to sing the boat song. I don't make the rules. I just, something. Alright, it's a terrible, terrible stormy time here in the Hatlantic. So, where's my milk cow at? Where did I leave my milk cow? In sector CC2. That's fantastic. We're actually going to go ahead and drive to CC2 because we will get more food and refuel once we hit there. I'm going to go a little bit faster. It's daylight. I better put the boat under real quick. Lots of planes here lately. Don't know if you guys noticed the amount of planes we're getting lately, but it's been pretty bad for business overall. So, oh, we're in a fog bank. Bring it up. Take advantage of the fog. And advantage of the night and the fog and the rain and the storm. We're making great time. We're making great time. Fog again. Love it. Oh, clear night. Gotta go easy. There we go. Daylight. Sink it. Sink it. Sink the boat. Keep on getting that helmsman crap again. I don't know, man. They did something bad with one of their little updates here, I think. Something not good happened. Something unfortunate occurred, I believe. That is my belief, and it's a pretty good one. Overall, I think it's pretty good. Helmsman Station, Herc. It's the Helmsman Station. Shut up, Pan, you idiot. No, I don't bother with dive schedules. I could, but honestly, I just don't bother. I don't bother with them. Because they're never exactly what I want to do every time, so you got to go in and change them over and over and over. So, no, I don't bother. I'm not going to be a bother. We're not quite out of Aircraft City yet. Not quite. Like, if there was just a button you could toggle that'd be like, you know, only hunt during the day or only hunt at night or whatever, that'd be great. But having to plug in the hours over and over just drives me nuts. Okay, I don't... Why are you down here now? What? Who? Listen. No. Get up there. Who did that? Which one of you absolute curs moved my stuff? Alright, we should be far enough away now that I could probably get away with not diving anymore. So we're going to do that. Should probably take a quick look in the galley, though, where we're halfway across. How about water? Good with water. Water's fine. Getting a little shy in the galley. Let's let that burn down a bit. We'll let that burn down a little, and then we'll worry about it. Let's do another, say, 2 days worth. Because we can always get more... Uh-oh. Something bad happened. The bread has been damped. Ew. It's got mold on. I mean, just scrape the mold off. I mean, that's literally what I would do in real life. What I do in my own life, in my own home. That's what I do. I do that. Don't like it? Too bad. Here, have lots of yummy bread stuff. Nim, 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 nim. Here. And more moo cow. Moo cow. Good. That should easily get us where we're going. Easily, and then some. Neffy, what's going on? Keep on picking up my empty beer instead of my full glass of yummy, yummy beverage. My nummy, nummy beverages. Okay, we've reached the sector. Let's go ahead and call for resupply. Beep, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Can I...
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Resupply, please. I wish to have a milk cow show up and feed me delicious crackers. And peanut butter. Good stuff. U460 is going to hook us up. Thank you, unit or U460. I appreciate it immensely. We will rocket towards you. We will put the snorkel down because my chimney boat looks dumb. Just looks silly. You know what I mean? It's just not, it's not what I want in life. It's not what I think is good overall. It's not delicious or nutritious, to tell you the truth. More bread. More bread, Jeeves. Yes, sir. And cheese to go with the bread. Yes. What do you think the best depth for magnetic pistols? Find 1 meter low of keel works best, but wondering what your thoughts. Anything below the keel is perfect. It really depends on the sea state. Like if you get a lot of up and down movement, it really affects on where it could hit. But yeah, below the keel, that's where they're supposed to hit. That is where they do the maximum amount of damage possible. So you've already nailed it, my friend. You're good to go. You done did it. You done doed it. You win. Hello. Hello. Little resupply, little canteen boat. Little cantina. My wee little canteen boat. Lovely little fellows they are. Yes. Target too far, you're filled with lies. Moving too fast, I still think you're lying. Power it down. Okay. Send a delegation consisting of simply the captain, because that is all I require. Just the Capitan, please. Send it half meter below. My dud rates seem to increase like 40%. As far as I know, there's no coding in the game that allows for that. Like, there's nothing specifically making that happen. Your mileage may vary. How you doing, boys? You doing good? You big sigh. Big sad sigh. Oh, everybody dead. Oh, very sad. Yep, that's very sad. So, let's get some cargo then. Sorry if you're lost and everything, but, it's... what are you gonna do? There we go. We'll just take all their stuff. Huh? Glug, glug, glug. And return. 2 entire days to move like 8 things. Whoa, okay. Everything's exploding. Everything's insane now. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Yeesh. I don't need this. I don't need this. Alright, let's go ahead and engage our engines. And head on over to, head on over to Nova Scotia. That's where I live. In Nova Scotia. Uh-oh. God damn it. BB5 through BB9. Okay, well, there's really no difference in that. Except now we're going to Newfoundland instead. Hooray! Nice place? It's alright. It's okay. 100 bread takes a day. I agree. It's super silly. I don't like it. I don't recommend it overall. I think it's super bad. But, hey. I didn't build it. I don't know what's going on. I'm just as lost as the rest of them. Okay, what we're going to do is go to there, and then we're going to hunt. Is anything coming up through this wise, heading for the Europeans? Ought to show up in this here area for the most part, I think. I think. We will find out. Am I going to type 7 or a 9? 7s. There are no 9s available at this time. There are no type 9s available at this time. Bloop. Electric motors engaged. We've got our listening ears on. And we are not getting any damn thing. Perfect. All right, we'll go over by Sable Island. This island, the only thing that lives there is horses. Like, yeah, it's got an indigenous horse that lives there. Which is weird, I think. Pretty far patrol in a 7. Yes, that is why we engage the services of a milk cow. Now we have the ability to drink our fill of essentially kerosene, and everything will be fine. Nothing by Sable Island. Very well, we shall go to Sydney. To Sydney, my lads, away! Alright, we've made it to Sydney. Let us see what there is to find off the coast of Cape Breton. Alright, we got a 16 to 35. Right about there. And they won't tell me where they're heading. But, hang on. We've got a single floating around out here. I don't know what that's doing. I don't know their heading. It's fine. I think we will be increasing speed, however. Speed 4 will do about 30 clicks. And then see what direction those guys are heading in. Another quick hunt on the dial, please, Skipper. Please. Alrighty. Get my my angry shark boat to do angry shark things. And all of my wonderful machine guns. I think we need more machine guns. Let's start strapping machine guns to everything.
Schraubengeräusch.
Alright, so that single looks like it's tracing the coastline.
35 Meter.
Not super concerned about that currently.
Großer Konvoi.
Don't know why I'm picking that up all of a sudden. Looking for something in this vector. Hey, perfect. They're heading towards us. Good.
15 Grad.
Fantastic. Good. I like it.
Setzen.
Natürlich
Okay.
Konvoi.
And more propellers moving away. Not concerned. Good.
Peilung 300.
Bukot, what's going on there? How you been? Hope you're doing well.
Tanks.
All right. Let's go ahead and head towards where we believe that convoy was headed. Mr. Raptor, how are we doing on... We have a little tiny bit of water in the boat. Let's pump that out. Less the better. And we are running low on a third source of food in the galley. Let's go ahead and... we'll swap to... No. I don't want to use the potatoes just yet. Alright, we're just going to run off 2 food sources for a bit. It's fine. Looks like I brushed and flossed today. Thank you. Not many people ever notice. I appreciate it.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Intriguing. We're not going to do a hunt here. I'm just going to dip really quick. Slow down a little.
Fahrt voraus.
I don't want to stop moving in any particular direction.
Horchraum besetzen.
Okay. So we should pick them up, say, here-ish.
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Schraubengeräusche.
Right on. Good. Perfect.
45 Grad.
Alright, it's not perfect, but it'll do.
Kurs auf diese Korn.
Give me 4th gear. Get me back to the surface, please.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
No direct orders for the time being. Everybody go about your business.
Herr Kaloin, wir
Whatever it is you need to do, feel free to do it. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever's you gots to do. But for those of you just tuning in, we're hunting off the south coast of Newfoundland, just to the southeast of Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia. We are hunting down a fairly decently sized convoy between 16 and 30 odd ships. My hope is, of course, to get out well ahead of them and do the do.
auf Seerohrtiefe.
All right, let's make sure we know where they're going. So this line is a little janky, so we'll get a couple more. Do the law of averages to help us out.
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Okay, picking them up there. So we're still good for the direction of getting out ahead of them. So that's fine. I think we will surface again. We don't necessarily have to, but we're losing a lot of speed by going under. Losing a lot of speed by going under. Okay, so the way I figure it, we should be within, say, 25 kilometers now. And there we go. Just getting the hint of smoke. There. 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 Alright, so they're pretty well to our 090. Which is perfect. Let's keep cruising in this direction.
Zielposition erreicht.
No reason to stop just yet. Okay. How we doing now? Still on my 90. Starting to get a little more smoke now. It doesn't look like a very big convoy, but we don't really need a gigantic one. Let's get our ears on real quick
Horchraum besetzen.
on mapping out their direction.
Sie hier etwas Unterstützung.
They could change course on us here.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung.
Okay, so we're looking at like something like this. Looks about right. So our intent is to head for the line. Let's go ahead and get up.
Anblasen.
And I think we're going to run the engines at full red for a short time. Run the engines at red for a little while. I think we can get away with it. We want to be in a lovely, lovely position to deal with this crap. These blackguards, one might say. Doing 18, 19 knots, well, down to 17 through 19 due to the swell, but that's okay. We don't mind. Still, okay, creeping up towards my 70 now. That's fine. Still well over here kind of a thing. I want to get to this line, I believe. 17, 18 knots. Alright, we're starting to be able to see the far edge of the convoy now. More ships than I believed. 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14. Looks like 15 at a minimum, which is fine. Alright, we might start getting a little bit better visibility here now. Okay, we're going to cut in. A little slower, mind you. 6.7-ish kilometers. Now we're starting to dial in. Okay. Looks like we can keep the snorkel up for the time being. How many subs exactly? Damn NPCs, man. Not a fan. I don't know if you guys knew that. If anybody's familiar with me, not a fan of that crap. Don't like it. Let's spread the love a little bit here. Should get indications of smoke pretty shortly. Even though we know where the smoke is, it's just the game takes a while to figure it out. Okay, so now they're almost at my 9-0, so we're getting close to being in the middle of the convoy. Seem anyway. There we go, picking up smoke now. I want to be a little bit further in, I think. Okay, now let's angle this way, slow it down a bit, spot that funnel smoke. I'm not worried about Huff Duff just a second. Looks like we're good. Now, where's all the smoke at? Not exactly dead ahead, but we didn't expect it to be. Okay. And think not quite. We can go a little bit further. Not much though. This guy's about to pop mast. Let's get started on torpedo maintenance, please. Bedtime for you. Thank you very kindly, Wolf. Have yourself a fantastic evening, my guy. A fantastic evening overall. At this point, we're gonna shuttle over to electric motors. We don't want any nasty smoke giving our position away. As much as we can handle. Let's see if anybody's using radar out there. See if anybody's got the radar ears on. I don't think they do. They might not anyway, at least not within our circle. We don't have a lot of room with it. Let's just rest him for the time being. Okay. Now. So we're probably 15-ish kilometers out from being able to see something. Starting to see a little bit of funnel there. Just a touch. Yeah. Convoy of Lend-Lease Destroyer. There you go. I like it. Alright, let's go at... we won't... let's go Dexawash. So We'll be ready to dive quickly. How about that? More torpedoes, gentlemen. Ready to dive at a moment's notice kind of a thing is a good way to be. And how about number 4? Okay. Starting to get a little squirrely here. Let's do the do. Go ahead and have ourselves a wee little dip. Don't need 2 personnel there. Alright. Picking up stuff a bazillion miles away. We don't care about that. Definitely don't care about that. Alright. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. That's for gosh dang sure. Okie dokie. So it says 10 to 20. I'm guessing more like 15. Maybe now it's under 10. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Okay. Upsy daisy.
Convoy in Sicht. Peilung.
Yeah, imagine that. A convoy, you guys. Guys, there's a convoy out here. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know there was a convoy out here? Why didn't anybody tell me? This is crap. This is absolute crap. Alright. Let's wiggle on in. Make sure we're good for torpedoes, please. Slow down to 2nd gear. And... okay. Tubes, tubes, tubes. That's a Corvette. That looks like an Empire. That could be a Liberty. That could be a Liberty or a C3. Empire probably. Expecting that there is probably a Corvette. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Slow to 1. And let's see if we can start mapping some of this out. Computer, do a bit of work for us here. Okay. Pretty much going straight down the alley, which is great overall. It's fantastic. I love it. We gotta make a little extra noise, but that's okay. We gotta have them torpedoes all squared away. Want our torpedoes. Yeah, we got a carrier. Carrier in the group. Maybe worth a shot if we can manage to get our tonnage first. Looks like I'm locked on what I believe is a C3. That's the carrier in the background there. Looks like an illustrious class, given the deck area and the very, very small island it's got. Alright. Okay, okay. Now, I'm going to stop movement here. We're just going to concentrate strictly on keeping torpedoes hot while we can. Alright, engines that are dead stop. Run silent. Run silent. Engage alarm. Gyro compass off. Dive planes. Let's leave them on for the time being. We are as quiet at... oh, it's funny. We're supposed to switch to blue lighting. That's weird. Oh, it's because I went to alarm as well. Okay. Apparently I can't be silent and an alarm. Fine. See if I care. Right. Give a little bit of help to the boys doing their thing. We'll actually help a little more here. Alright. So we're 13% into what I'm hoping is a C3. Should have at least 7,000 tons worth. At least. Oh yeah, there she is. There she is. Alright. We're going to cut down on their visibility by dropping the snorkel at this time. Not super concerned about that. We've got plenty of air. Enough air for 9 hours if we had to. There's only about 100 meters of water under keel, so we can make like a rock and hide. Also a good thing. Alright, since she is a C3, we're assuming she's US. She might not be, but I'm assuming she is. C3 style. Alright. Okay. Now the only downside to a damn it, V. To this style of convoy is the actual like tonnage targets are very, very spaced apart. So it's a little bit annoying. Could be worse. But it is annoying nonetheless. Okay. What else is going on here? That's C3. That could be a Liberty right there. Good tonnage on a Liberty. Same with that one. Alright. This is not a bad combo. You got an Empire here. Likely an Empire. Could be a Liberty over there. Got yourself a, what is that? An Isles? Yeah. Okay. So, the distance we're going to be from this target will be, what? Something like more than enough for the torpedoes to arm, so that's good. Love that. More than enough for the torpedoes to arm. We're going to start working on what I believe is a Liberty right here. Come on, luck. Alright. She's Liberty. Let's assume she's... Let's stick with US for now. I think they got Liberties. Yeah, they've got Liberties. Okay. Stick to the US for the time being. And we're still picking up intel on the C3. That'll continue as we go. Now, the downside is the torpedoes are going to start getting cold. I don't actually want to rewarm them this close to the battle group. So, we're going to turn off the dive planes and swap over to manual. Well, looks like they've got me. Looks like they might have me. Warm up number 5 on the double. Yep. They're upset. Must have caught sight of us somehow. We were quiet little lambs of the quietest sort. Alright, turn this baby around. Speed 1. I'm going to try to bring the rear tube around and fire at this guy. Start working on it. Actually, let's get him to keep on that one. Okay. Upsetty spaghetti. You're not wrong. Speed 2, maybe. Alright, we should have enough. Let's go. Let's do magnetic. They have to fire without the gyro. She's getting pretty close. We don't like that at all. Destroyer at 290, so that's this guy over here. Go back down to 1. Gyro is good. Bringing down our speed a bit. 4 knots. Pop it. Alright. Still going to try to get that bugaboo over there. Can't think of the name. C3. Right. Let's see if we manage to pop this particular pimple. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Uh-oh. That's not good. The torpedo I was counting on to save our lives decided to go somewhere else. Take it down. Kill the motors.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
We gotta make like a rock on the bottom.
Großer Konvoi. Peilung
We're looking at here. Another aisles. Nope. Yeah, aisles.
20 Sekunden.
Are we on the bottom? Not yet.
Fehlschuss.
We've got
Schraubengeräusch.
100 to 200 meters under keel. Let's put her down to 200.
200 Meter.
Okay. Was really hoping that wasn't going to happen. But yeah, flour, sorry. But what are you going to do?
Kommandant.
That is not what I hoped would happen. Not at all. They do build a lot of them. You're not wrong. You, sir, are not incorrect whatsoever. Let's leave this view for a second. Still heading down. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we?
75 Meter.
All right. Apparently it's lost its target completely. Because there it is back there. Well, that's just poopy.
80 Meter.
That is just poopy. Skipper, let's pop a sonar decoy.
Kurs setzen.
Right here would be good. And then we're going to move away from it.
90 Meter.
While we continue to sink a bit.
100 Meter. Wasserbomben. Sehr nah.
Alright, sounds like they might have taken the bait.
95 Meter.
Good. For all.
Diese
I
Koordinaten.
don't know where the hell this torpedo's going. It's locked on to that Liberty. It's an interesting thing to do.
Wasserbomben. Sehr nah.
Yep, charge is close. We can go a little deeper.
Tauchen auf.
Ooh, maybe we can't. Hang on. We're right above the bottom.
95 Meter.
Right above the bottom here. So our sound profile should be pretty low. Overall.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 235 Grad.
Now, do we dare pop our heads up? Because I'm thinking that is the,
Sehr nah.
what do you call it? Corvette.
Wasserbomben.
Alright, they're blasting off depth charges, so we'll go faster.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Okay.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Okay. I don't know if our torpedo hit or not. I wasn't paying attention.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi.
Yeah, it looks like they're converging on
Grad.
Noisemaker, which is only 290 odd meters away. So we can't go playing up top yet. Ugh, not ideal. I was really hoping to get a shot away there. Now we run into a sand dune or something, we're screwed. Okay, where are we at now? About 500 meters. Okay, steering into the convoy. So we did hit something. Hit the Mont Louis, apparently.
Koordinaten setzen.
Alright, I'd like to start coming up in the water. Let's hold it around 40, though.
40 Meter.
Nice and slow and careful. Might even shut down the engines. Once we're a little bit higher in the water,
85 Meter.
say like around 70. All the motors there. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet.
70 Meter.
Try to make sure we don't run into anything.
Verstanden, Kommandant. Aktuelle Tiefe.
Jesus! Thanks, V. Expect to see carrier planes, very likely.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Very likely.
35 Meter.
Bright side, it's a nice sunny day. So there's that. Alright, easy does it.
20 Meter.
Easy does it. Everything is cool.
Wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Come on. There we go. Alright, we're not going to be able to get him.
170 Grad.
Whatever. He's got a friend over there. Come on, up. Up, up, up. There we go. Lock. There you go. Alright. Where did we lock? No idea. No idea. Meant to lock here, but apparently we weren't allowed. Okay. This guy might roll right over me. Let's keep an eye on that. Alright, carrier is carriering. Planes are on board. No, the carrier's right here, my guy. I hit something over here. No, that's the plane sitting on top. I am tempted to shoot this, though. You know what? Let's switch targets. Let's try to sink the carrier. The Nabob. British. A Nabob British carrier. 91% is going to have to do. Give me 3 torpedoes. What's the depth on carrier? Oriole, thank you very kindly. Much obliged. Oh, it's a Bogue class. Here I was figuring it wasn't. She's UK. Escort carrier Bogue. Depth is 8.3. So let's do a depth of 7.5. Take dispersion way down, mind you. 30 meters should be good. We're going to set this to 2,500. Turning right. 950 something. Good. Yeah, apparently it's UK. Britannia. And whatnot. Didn't even know they had them, to tell you the truth. Come on, gyro. Gyro's good. We're flooded. Magnetics. Punch him. One away. 2 away. 3 away. Walk back to our Liberty friend. See if we can fire one if we get a chance. Look a little ahead. Might be okay. Look a little ahead. I don't think we're gonna hit it. Not looking good. Might tag it one.
10 Sekunden bis
Yeah, we're okay. Good hit there. And her engines are offline. Love to hear that cracking sound. Minimal damage, doesn't matter. We can mop that up. That's going to be all our huckleberry here shortly.
You've killed me!
That is the plan, my guy.
Good.
Good. Yes, we have indeed killed them. That was our plan all along. I'm going to dive to 50 meters here. See if we can let this guy go by.
5 Meter. 25 Meter. 45 Meter.
It's him. He's closing in. But he doesn't know where I am. Good. He went past me. Good. Back to periscope, please.
40 Meter.
There's a C3 right beside us. I have to be cognizant of that.
20 Meter.
Easy, easy, easy. Easy peasy.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Periscope depth,
Boot für
cool.
Rückblick eingesteuert.
Good. Okay. Now, provided nobody spots my periscope here, we're in fine fettle. There should be a C3 right here. Actually, right.
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden entdeckt. Keine Panik.
Come on.
Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben.
Right there. No, that's the lever. Must be that guy out in front. That's my huckleberry right there. The cassette, once again. And she's loaded for bear, obviously. Covered in guns, just bristling with them.
Wir wurden von S.
Pinged. Not concerned. There's nobody near me. I don't think you have me. Oh, that guy does. Okay, we're going to take our shot now. We've only got one torpedo anyway. Let's do a 7-meter draft on it. Turn this way up to 2,500. Turning right at 150. Okay. And let's go ahead and speed up the torp. Yeah, magnetic, please. Thank you. So we got to get away from that guy. Come on, gyro. Come on, gyro. Already set him, my guy. Fat is, or sorry, the LUT is already set. Come on, gyro. My God, what a stupid mechanic. Thank you. My, ugh. Losers. All right, take me down to 30.
30 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
And, all right, we're actually in a lot of trouble right this second. Punch a decoy. Start moving at speed 1. In this direction, I think. No, in this direction.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Bubblers in the water, get deeper.
80 Meter.
Speed 2.
Schneller. 30 Sekunden.
30 seconds to impact.
30 Meter.
Your machine guns.
20 Sekunden.
20 seconds to impact.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
10. That cut off abruptly. Wow, that was kind of creepy. It's like chug, 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 dead. What? Speed 1, please. Deeper. Oh. I hear hissing. Might have taken out their steam room.
Schraubengeräusche direkt über uns. Aktuelle Tiefe 65 Meter. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Alright.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant. Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Hedgehogs? No, I don't think they sounded like that. They might have. Very close depth charges. They appear to be going off well above me. So there's that. There's an awful lot of them. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. They really, really don't like me.
95 Meter.
Alright, kill the motors there. Take us right down to the bottom.
Tauchen auf. 180 Meter. Sehr nah.
Making like a rock, exactly. What's up, buddy? Where do you think she is?
100 Meter.
Time to make like a rock. Here we go. Boom! Touchdown. Touchdown. With any luck, they will have lost us in all that chaos.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
Flash Gaming, cool. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Much obliged. Much obliged. Right. No idea what kind of damage we might have done to the that Liberty we fired at. But I did hear a lot of hissing, which means she might be dead in the water, which would be great. Right above. They drop depth charges now. I'm super dead. I would be all kinds of dead if they were to drop depth charges right now. No. No predators. No. I have enough invisible enemies to deal with, thank you. Well, something else sunk. So, we got our tonnage, that's for dang sure. Yep, sounds like the Liberty went down. Okay.
Aktuelle Tiefe 105 Meter.
My crew is stressed. Imagine. Alright, they're going right overhead now.
Direkt über uns.
This, of course, will be the time that they depth charge me to hell and back. This will be the moment.
Korvette 55 Grad. 110 Meter.
Wet Airport did not sink, but she's on the surface. I should be able to take her with no problems.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 165 Grad. Korvette 105 Grad.
Oh, look at this nonsense. Hello. just dipped right above us. My God. What do we got here? Corvette doing Corvette stuff. Another Corvette. Where's that carrier? Carrier. Yoo-hoo. She didn't keep going. She couldn't have. Her engines were offline. Did she sink? She may have sunk. C3. Huh. I'm not seeing her.
Aktuelle
She may have gone down. Wow. Neuroman, hello. Drift towards you and settle next to me. That would be nice. Alright, let's let the convoy get by us here. We're not getting much more done here. Let's, tempted to come off the big ears. It just keeps us in slow time forever.
30 Grad. Zerstörer. 235
We'll be okay.
Grad.
I don't know what this is going on here. A stationary ship. 5 to 12 units. Oh, that's the, come on, Liberty that we sank. It's the lifeboats. And we've got one thing here. 2 to 5 things here. So it sounds like an abandoned ship.
Großer Konvoi. Heilung 170 Grad.
It sounds like. Alright, it's daylight. We want a good amount of distance. We're going to want about 22 kilometers before we dare take a look around. Before we dare. Alright. Yeah, we should be okay. Should be just fine. I am doing well today, PW. Thank you for asking. Doing well. For those of you just joining, we ran into a convoy just off the coast of Cape Breton Island here. Actually, more or less off the coast of Sable Island. And we did blow up some stuff. Now we're just waiting for the evil people to go away so we can have a little peek at what is on the go. Although, honestly, I'd like to have a peek like now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to creep on up to 30.
30 Meter.
And I'm going to go ahead and put you there. And we're going to slide on the periscope depth. Slide on up the periscope depth and have ourselves a little look around. See what the status quo is in the above place. All this stupid crap on the top of my boat makes it easier to see. Bunch of dummies putting stuff on the top of my boat. Who told them to do that?
Wir sind auf Periskoptiefe, bereit für einen Rundumblick.
No, it wasn't me. You're crazy. Okay, what's going on up here? Alright, there is... That is a sunken ship right there. That was the Liberty we sunk. We're still locked onto our guns, so... Okay, where's my Huckleberry at? We got lifeboats over here. Where the hell is the... Listen, boys, like, come on now. This is just stupid. It's literally your job to keep it at periscope depth. I'm just saying. Just saying. There you go. Okay. Where's my aircraft carrier? Huh? So it would have to be over to this side, I think. Did it somehow get away? Her steam room imploded. Then again, she might have made repairs. They can repair. That's an awful lot of lifeboats there. Huh. Did I watch the Das Boot series? I did not watch the series, no. I have 3 sunken ships here. Boys, I think that carrier went down. Yup. Wilf, thanks for that resubscription, my guy. Alright, here's your bow class carrier snapped in 2. Look at that.
Heilung 160 Grad.
Shattered. Shattered. Well, I mean, we did all the damage to the nose, so yeah. She wouldn't be able to hold her own weight if the nose was going under. Should've... Wow. That's crazy, though. That's pretty crazy, though. Okay, well, we'll go hit up these guys first. stay under the water for the time being, but we will bring up the snorkel. Stop direct orders first. Snorkel up. Silent running, disable. Alarm, disable. Gyro on. Yeah. Let's get on over here. And then we'll surface and start picking up crew. Recommend it, especially if I play this game. I mean, I've seen the movie. Alright, come on, game. Don't do that stuttery bull pucky. It's all the lifeboats in the water, see? It's destroying my FPS currently. Okay, kill the motors. And I think we're safe to bring the boat up here. Want somebody on the radio, please. Dude, messages done. Okay, let's start dealing with lifeboats. I don't think I have a diving suit, do I? I don't think I have a diving suit. Okay, never mind. Pretty sure I don't have a diving suit. Alright, lifeboat 6. And we'll take these guys just because I don't like the two of them just floating alone in the ocean like that. It's creepy. Damn it. Okay. Pay attention to what I'm clicking on here. Pay attention. Lifeboat 5. Yes, I have a snorkel. Gree. Didn't see any smoke from the snorkel. I'm still running on electrics, yes. Here we go. We got the skipper and the mate. Package. 5 supplies. Let's give them potatoes. Who doesn't love potatoes? And I hope it's not them, because that's all they're getting. Lifeboat 4, supplies, potatoes. Come on, too many clicks. That's the part of this I hate the most. Too many clicks. Lifeboat 3. You got to go through so many screens, you know what I mean? Like, just let me do it all on one screen. That'd be great. But no, can't have that. Can't have that. Number 1. Supplies for number 1. There you go. Welcome. Good. Okay, we're surfaced. Let's go ahead and swap back to diesels. Give me speed 2. Head back towards this set of lifeboats. Okay, you guys get on that. You're good there. Seymour, you can just carry on with your duties. Send a diver. I don't have a diving suit. Don't have a diving suit. Comrades, steam off. You don't understand? Probably because the developers didn't code them to pick them up. I imagine that's not an easy thing to do. Fill motors here. Moving too fast, of course, because magic. Wreckage. 2 survivors here. Let's take the 2 of them because it's weird. Wreckage. Life 5. Skipper and first mate. 5. Give supplies. Give potatoes. Go like this. Welcome. Put the X. Wreckage. Life 4. I'm sorry at how like annoying this is over and over and over, but it is what it is. You know what? I don't even need points anymore. What am I doing? I don't have to research anything. Screw this. How does one donate to my cause in the future you'd like to? I have a donation thing down in the About Me section on YouTube. I have subscriptions, different tiers for different amounts. You can use super chats to, ooh, we gotta watch what we're doing here. That's right under the keel. Look at that. That's right there. Oh my god, what a shipping hazard. Look. Oh, bro. That's funny. Yeah, you can do super chats. Super chats go directly to me as far as I understand. I don't know. Socials. Yeah, I do PayPal. I don't have Venmo. Not even 100% sure I understand what that is. Okay. Wreckage. Let's see if I get the skipper. Single. Oh. Oh, I'm loaded up. I can't. Damn it. Stupid. Okay. Anyway, that was easy. We're not going to go ahead and end the mission just yet, though, because I need to settle out all of my torpedoes and whatnot. We got a lot of housekeeping to do. Let's get that started. Mr. Poke, turn the pump on. We have 0.3 meters of water in my boat. In the galley, let's top up the cheese. And we'll add... No, that's fine, honestly. That'll be fine. Discipline is going up, so it's fine. Torpedoes. Need that. Need torpedoes. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Load up the torpedoes, mine guy. Load them up. And while all this is going on, because it's super boring stuff, we will take a break, everybody. We're actually 15 minutes over break time. I take a break every hour or so because, well, I'm old and it hurts me. So we're going to take a little break. It won't be anything significant. Yes, and of course, there's the merch page. My merch page should also be linked right there on my YouTube in the About Me section. Thank you, V. Much obliged. Yeah, we'll take a little break, everybody. 10 to 15 minutes. Probably won't even be that long, to tell the honest God truth. Old is not a PC social. No worries, my dude. It's all good. Hey, I appreciate just the thought. That's more than enough. Yeah. So, for those of you who are going to be leaving now, thanks very much for coming by in the first place. I hope to see you again in the future. I do stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I have been known to throw in the occasional ninja stream. Just keep you guys on your toes. For those of you who are going to stick around for just a little bit, I will see you shortly. folks, what do you say we make an attempt getting right back at it, huh? What a figure. 50s is old? I mean, kinda. I don't know. Feel like 80s. There you go, my guy. Well, no, it's very hard to keep it all happy. That is indeed a fact. Okay, we are reloading torpedoes. We've already stuffed the galley. We didn't use any rounds, so we don't need to reload the deck gun or anything. So that's a bonus, right? Looks like the engines are running properly. Yeah.
Hello.
How y'all doing, by the way? Doing good? Everybody doing good? My badass torpedoes. Look at them. Look at them. So good. They're so yummy and delicious. Delicious and yummy. I'm just checking something on my phone here real quick, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Cat and Deadly Sniper. I'm doing well, my guy. Cannot complain overall, realistically speaking. Just come off that game. Good, good, fantastic. Glad you were having some fun. Possibly in the sun. And also... No. I lost it. I lost it. Huh. Somebody out there with a name very much like mine. That is Pippi. Do 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 do. Waka waka. Anyway, that's fine. Tell those sailors to get back to work. That is my plan, my dude. Oh, to be 40 again. I don't know. I'm past 40. Not sure if I would, I'd take it, to tell you the truth. It's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not having too bad of a time, realistically. Play the Jaws theme song. Believe it or not, is that still available? I don't know if it's still available or not. I used to have the Jaws theme song as a like a soundbite that people could purchase on my Twitch page. It's like the new 20s, but you feel like 50. There you go. Okay. I mean, hey. You only as old as you feel, or something, other things and stuff. You know how it is. You know how it is. Get to work, you buggers. You're doing nothing. You're just staring at it. And now we're giving it a good polish, rubbing some wax on there. Because it's got to slide into the tube, you see. You don't want to scratch it all up. Believe it or not, you do this in the real world as well. At least when you do banding for helicopters. Although, helo-borne torpedoes are much smaller. But 4 patrols, 3 of which I had ships to sink, and the 4th patrol with no tonnage. Most of my favorite targets are the American... Yes, T2 is a fun one to sink. It's usually just over 11,000 tons. Definitely have no complaints when I run into a T2. Definitely got no complaints when we run into a T2. My plan is to hit the hit up the milk cow on the way out, and just restock as best we can before we head back to port. Because my milk cow is sitting in sector Charlie 2, so that should be pretty easy to sort out. Pop that T5 to the rear there. All right, Mr. Poke. Let's make sure everything's groovy in the galley. Getting a little low. I'd love to have some veggies to throw in, but I just don't have them. I can throw in all 19 of these potatoes, though, which frees up a slot if I need it. I need a couple more of these when I get a chance. Actually, I'm just going to have the skipper... I'm going to have the skipper load 2 of his into the storeroom. So honestly, that's a better use of them. I don't tend to individually drop them anymore. I tend to just give the order. So that'll be fine. I just like to have a few extra in the skipper's repertoire in case they are indeed ever required. Which, honestly, I think is a good way to do it. Okay, we are racing away from our engagement. I'm going to leave this line here. Because tells me where some nasty, nasty buzzards may come from. Just looking to make it to CC2 so we can hit up our milk cow. Hit up our milk cow. Oop, something's going on. Uh-oh, food stores are messed up. Oh, we've got more mold on the bread. Let's see. Oh, the entire batch is inedible now. Perfect. Good. Good. Better inform BDU about the supplier issue. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Lost all of our bread. I would be ever so pissed. I mean, we don't have peanut butter either, so I'm already just not okay with things. Love peanut butter. I might be addicted to it. I don't know. Can you be addicted to peanut butter? I mean, probably. Right? Most things you can be addicted to. You know. Alright. Let's get into the sector, please, gentlemen. Charlie, Charlie, 2-1. Boink. And let's go ahead and make a call for resupply. Requesting. Requesting. Alright, possible at 41-7 north by 50-41 west. 2 days, more than enough time. More than enough time. Doing speed 3 after all.
That's to know.
Captain Deadly Sniper would like a salty fact. Not tomorrow, but the day after. It's very, very likely that sometime, unfortunately, maybe around 4-ish, I got to hit the road and head back up to Cape Breton. Another 4.5 hour journey. That's so that we can get there before Good Friday, and then I'll have to make the return trip on Easter Monday, and then go to work the next day. It can be a little painful, not gonna lie. Oh, I left my radio operator on the radio, and now he's gonna pass out and die. Better get him some coffee. There you go. That'll help a little. That'll help him a little. I will share a beer for our stream friend. Thank you for saying so. Cheers, by the way. Cheers. Alright, we're trying to find this stupid milk cow. Where's it at? Should be pretty well dead ahead. But it's hiding. It gives you pause thinking like, okay, I'm only 6 kilometers from it and I could barely make that out. So you gotta wonder when the enemy ships pick you up, you know? And like, yeah, anyway. It's fine. Slow it down, boys, slow it down. Cruise on in and say hello. Cruise on in and say howdy. U460, yet again. Skipper can go over by himself, should be fine. Take a couple bodies with him though. You know, for pomp and circumstance and somebody to hold the door for him and blah, 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 blah. You know, officer stuff, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. Ooh, I could hand these people over to here too. I can transfer survivors right there. Booyaga. All released, baby. Alright, what do you got for cargo? Fuel. I'm gonna need fuel. How about torpedoes? Nice! I mean, I'll take the T3s. Yeah, absolutely. Food. We don't really need any of this crap. I'll take it. It's gonna save us a couple of bucks in port. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Turn to the ship. Off duty for 2 days, baby. 2 days to move all that fuel and stuff. I mean, the torpedoes would be a B-star, but whatever. RR, thank you very kindly for that super chat. I appreciate you, my guy. Much obliged, much obliged. Thank you indeed, my friend. Whoa, easy there, Sparky. What are you doing? Alright, mission complete, baby. If this is a milk cow, why not provide your ship with milk? Not that kind of milk cow. You can get oat milk and or soy. That is what you can have, Wilf. I don't make the rules. I just have to live and work within them. Oof, nasty day. Quite a nasty day overall. Oh well. What are you gonna do? It looked like we hit the wall there for a second. That was pretty neat. Potato milk. There you go. All right, I'm the skipper, so I get points because I deserve them, because I'm better than all of you. Anyway, we took on a Halifax convoy. That makes sense because they would have been coming out of here. They were heading to Liverpool. Total GRT was 14,430 tons. Not too shabby. So we got, that's basically just from these guys. It looks like the Nabob, none of its tonnage counts, but we didn't expect it to. Okay, so a Bogue class escort carrier got wasted, which is definitely a bummer for them. We did get a crew specialization point, which is awesome. Love getting those. What's it under again? Schedule and stuff. Yeah. Specializations. Our diving speed is pretty good. Let's get a little quieter, maybe. Who are we gonna give it to? Mr. Halloran. There we go. Mr. Halloran can have that point. Awesome. Nothing for the rest of the boys, obviously, because well, they're already super leveled up. Damn near as leveled up as you get. We have a beer pal. Great respect from the Netherlands. Thank you very kindly there, R&R. We love you here in Canada, my guy. All right, we've got 77 potatoes in the galley. That's entirely too many potatoes. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is. Let's throw in some canned cow. And some bread. There you go. That'll free up a little bit of space for us. Skipper, let's go talk to a man about a horse. Show me what you got. I need one coffee. Just there. Good. Turpidoos, we need a couple. Let's do T3, T3. And a T5 for the rear. Fuel will top up. Ammo is good. Yes, ammo is good. Food. Fill up the bread. Pretty good deal on vegetables, only 28. So we'll take that. Running pretty low on protein. Maybe we'll take some sausages. Yeah. I don't think the boys have much in the way of protein at this point, just some canned cow. And I would get upset over that, honestly, over the course of time. That would bother me. Wouldn't like that at all. Okay. So everything's aboard. Ooh, except for the bolds that I wanted. Do I have space for them now? Maybe I don't. I don't actually. Okay, we'll just do it backwards from the way I wanted to do it. That's fine. Skipper's gonna go pick them up at some point. There we go. And okay, they're aboard. So now I can get a couple I wanted here. Good. Good. I think the crew would enjoy a holiday on a cruise ship. Actually, I bet you they would. Anywhere where you didn't have to, like, you could shower and, you know, you didn't have to work all day every day and not, like, breathe in diesel smoke. That'd be pretty good, honestly. Like, I did a lot of shit. Like, I did a tour in the Mediterranean, 6-month tour, and I mean, I would go on a cruise. Like, I don't hate the idea. So, okay, what does this little dude want? Close to home, super far away. Okay, let's do BE5 through 8. Small amount of vessels. What do we need? 2,000? Yeah, 2,000 kilometers, 4,000. Okay. All right, let's go back to the Black Pit. It's been a little bit. We did decimate levels 1 and 2. So realistically speaking, we should be good to go when it comes to that kind of thing. Time, of course, will be the telling factor, as it often is. I am going to just lay the boat under, snorkel up for the entirety of the journey. I know it takes a lot longer, I'm sorry for that, but I don't want to deal with planes at all. So we're just not going to bother. Just going to keep her under, and everything's going to be groovy. Groovy good. It's about 1,500 kilometers to our objective.
What day is it? The date!
12 May, Thursday.
What year?
Mr. Retired, it is currently the 28th of August, 1943, approximately noon. Say again, 28th of August, 1943. You know what would be a great idea? I'm gonna fill up my drink here. Be right back. Hang on. I'm not gonna take the screen away or anything. I'm just gonna let you. One of these days, I'll have a big boy computer, and I'll have Bluetooth headphones. But that day is not today. That time is not now. That time is not now. Stupid helmsman station. My God. Yep, that happens a lot there at nighttime. I don't know if you, I'm sure you've never come across it. I'm sure you've never seen it before. Definitely not. It happens directly at crew change, which is super cool. Super duper cool, because it means whoever's assigned to the helmsman station keeps on getting taken by officers. Yep, every single time we switch crew. I think we're far enough. Ooh, hang on. Possible target in the area. Convoy, course 57 knots. It's not going to count for us until we get to the sector. I feel okay to rise right now. We could still get aircraft attacks out here, but they should be a little less than they normally are. How about that? Posted twice? I don't know about that. I don't believe you, sir. No way. I don't believe that for a second. You are filled with lies and half-truths, which are somehow worse. You watched a vid on crew management crews like that. Had it set up, but I think between people being arrested or injured, it screwed up the rotation. Yeah, so manual assignments are all very well and good. They're not terrible. But what I found seems to work best, honestly, is just using like nameless personnel. So 8 and 8 is 16, and then 18, and then 20. But only 4 people should be in use at a time. So everything should be fine. However, the helmsman station is always a pain in the noodle. Put it that way. A pain in the caboodle. 2 halves make a hole, which would make the whole truth. No. 2 halves make a hole that you can climb into and hide in there from artillery fire. So we're going to fog bank, which is super fun. We'll have ourselves a wee little listen here. See if there's anything in our vicinity. There appears to not be anything in our vicinity. That makes me sad. However, it is what it is. And what it is sad. All right, Mr. Raptor. What are we doing on water? Somehow we have 0 water in the boat after being underwater for days, but okay. Here, have all of these. Yum. Eat them up. Nom, 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 nom. They're delicious. I'm just saying.
Wir wurden von einem nahegelegenen
New comms. Get a lot of new comms.
Gebiet informiert.
Convoy in square BE49 or 5, course of 68. That means they're coming on this here kind of a ways. Look at that. Let's now, okay, wait. Now that I'm thinking about it, this convoy is going to have a NPC U-boat with it because they're tracking them. I'm not dealing with that crap.
Koordinaten setzen.
When I like to set up the way I set up. I don't want to deal with already alerted crap zigzagging all over the place. I want to take my time, set up my shots. You know what I mean?
50
Anybody out there with me? Huh? You with me?
besetzen.
You feel me on that one?
Aktuelle Tiefe.
All right.
Auf E-Motoren
All
wechseln.
right. That's...
Mittlerer Konvoi.
Is that the one? Yeah, that has to be the one.
270 Grad.
No, that's the one. So this is new.
Mittlerer Konvoi. Peilung
Okay.
310 Grad.
This is new. Cool.
Großer Konvoi. Peilung
Cool,
65
cool.
Auf diesen
All right, let's head to where that's going.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind
Thereabouts, anyway. Give me a dip.
tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Setting up shops is my bread and butter. Yeah, I like it, man. I do.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
I miss back when all the contacts were on the map, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Peilung 65
So I love to sit there and calculate what would hit when, etc., etc. But that was stupid. Cool. All right.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Darn NPC subs. I agree.
Geräusche.
Darn them all to heck.
Konvoi. Peilung
Darn them all to heck, and then back again,
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
and then poke them in the eye with something
Wir sind aufgetaucht.
jagged. Something jagged. Not that I'm upset about it or anything.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Not me. No way. Me and the NPC U-boats get along just fine. Right? Right.
Schraubengeräusche.
All right. Looks like... Okay.
35 Grad.
We're heading
45
something like this. Okay. That's cool. We'll keep heading in this direction. For the time being. The time being, set up in this direction, and with any luck, we'll come across our enemies and give them what for. What for, indeed. Now, we got a rainstorm. Doesn't appear to be affecting my sight all that much, except I don't have any more extended range anymore. Not that that really comes in handy these days, because they seem to be as blind as bats now. So, used to be a lot better at picking up target smoke and whatnot. All right, here we go. Sitting at approximately my 2-0. What for? You give them what for? 7. I'm going with 7. Don't like it too bad. Okay, so if I was to turn hard to starboard now, not quite now, but very soon, I'd be heading directly into them. So let's go, I don't know, 50 degrees?
5, 7 Grad.
No, that's actually 100% not what I meant to do. That's 100% not what I meant to do.
Kurs auf diese
Sometimes I forget that circle isn't a circle like the way it is in my head. Mastiff, thank you. Motorhead t-shirt. I already gave a shout out to Lemmy. Already gave my shout out to Lemmy. Alright, so it's not a super big convoy, but it's certainly going to do the job. I really don't need much out of this convoy, so it's going to be great. I think overall it should be great. So where we can't see the mast, where we're getting like super dark smoke, my best guess is about 12 kilometers or so. Like, I don't know, say there-ish kind of a thing. Yeah, probably. Okay, let's carry on. How about now, brown cow? All right, looking pretty good here. Nothing's too close to us. Bonus.
Herr Kaloin, wir
Keep on keeping on for the time being. Not ready for torpedoes just yet. Not ready for torpedoes just yet. Okay. How about now? Alright. Pretty much ready to turn at least 45 degrees now. Yeah, I think so. Say like this. This is basically what I want to see. Perfect. Now, let's get started on torpedoes. Free up the body there. Torpedoes are rocking and rolling. Adjust our heading a little bit. Just a little. That's good there. Okay, I think now we're gonna kill the motors and slow it down. Oops, wrong thing. Stop. Stab it. Stop. Stop. Do what I want you to do, not what I tell you to do. It hurts my brain. Alright, we're starting to pick up smoke. We'll send this. Why not? I don't mind sending it. Huff Duff could be a problem. We'll see. Alright, so we're stuck behind this piece of crap now. Convoy at 10. Perfect. So we're pretty much heading for them. Alright, let's drop that down. We are still on torpedoes. Let's get the snorkel up. Snorkel up, please. And once that's in position, we will slide under the water. Prepare to do some havoc, etc. As soon as we link up with the exhaust here. And plank. Periscope depth. Rescope depth, gentlemen. Let's do this.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundumblick eingesteuert.
I actually want to go
Kurs setzen.
maybe like that. Okay, keep going on torpedoes, sir. Let's see what there is to see out here on the briny. Okay. Starting to see the body of the ship here. Pretty much going right down the alley. We're a little to port side. I'm fine with that for the time being. Lock onto this guy. Yeah. Okay. I need you on contact hunting. Torpedo at tube 3 is ready. Let's get started on 4. Can't lock onto this one with him.
Ermitteln Sie eine Schusslösung.
Just needs, it takes a minute for whatever reason. I don't know why. Not that we're going to get much out of it at this distance. That's okay. I'm going to have to dive under this escort that's dead ahead. Say there. That's not going to work. Not going to work at all. Looks like it might be a Liberty. So does that. Yeah. Probably. We'll find out. Okay, I'm going to see... No, I can't. I can't get a timing off him like this. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Okay. We are going to have to duck underneath that ship.
Aussetzen.
Because we don't want to give ourselves away here.
Torpedo 1 gewartet.
I wonder,
Ermitteln Sie eine
maybe I should sink it.
Ermitteln Sie eine Schusslösung.
Guess it just depends on what's on the what we have to deal with here. Like, what is the what? Fortunately, so that looks like a Corvette. That's a freighter. That's a C3 on the outside. Okay. So far, I can only identify one escort. So it might be worth my while to try to kill it. I'm sure there must be at least one more, but that being said,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
that being said,
Torpedo 2 gewartet.
Kurs setzen.
keep those torpedoes hot, gentlemen. Could punch the rear tube at it when it goes by, though. That might be the better option.
Sie eine Schusslösung.
Popping the rear tube at it.
Eine Schusslösung. Ermitteln Sie eine Schusslösung.
Don't see Corvette. This could, that's an Empire. It could be by itself. Wow. Okay.
Torpedo 3 gewartet.
Tell you what, kill the motors here.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Give me number 5. We'll see if we can toss it at her when she goes by. I want silent running. Oops, but I still need number 5. I forgot that that cancels that now. Because if I could get her when she goes by, that would be ideal. You know what I mean? Let's actually have you do this and you do this.
Ermitteln Sie eine Schusslösung.
So, do we tempt fate and stay right where we are? Just hope like hell they can't see us in the storm? So I'm kind of thinking we might. You know what I mean? Kind of thinking we might. If we could just hide here. Let's bring the snorkel down.
Ich kümmere mich darum.
It's possible. We could hide here. I put a point on it. I think maybe I should time it out. That'll give me a speed. Let's do that. Let's time it for 3:15. One, 2, 3. Will also give me exactly where it's going to be, which should be interesting. I think it's going to be on top of me, more or less. 350. Okay. So in 315, she went 634. I think it's unlikely that they're going 6. Possible. Not the likely of scenarios. Likeliest of scenarios. Where is she going to be? Going to be too close for comfort. I need to move, and I don't love that, but
I'm your
I do.
huckleberry.
Thank you, V. At the moment, I think I'm just going to stick with this. So I don't think she's going 6 knots. She might be. I need at least... technically, I'd be far enough away. But we're not going to take technicallys to heart at the moment. Are fully engaged with this target. It's Isles class that we're going to throw a T5 up its rear. Okay, kill the motors there. Alright, let's just be cool, calm, and collected, okay? Snorkel's down. Shouldn't be able to see us. We're being very quiet. So with any luck, he won't hear us. We're going to get ready to fire the rear tube at him. No! Oh my god, I thought that was the game. Oh, you... I'm going to do an impact 2.5. I'm letting the gyro turn around a bit here. Technically, I could fire it now, but I want it to actually go by. So let's let that happen, kind of a thing. Let's lock command to forward so we don't drift. Okay. I could technically fire it now because she is behind, like, she's past the 280 or the 270 mark. But I want it to be behind. You know what I mean? So let's just be super chill about this. Super duper chill. I wanted to take them by complete surprise. Complete and utter surprise. Why did I say supplies? What the hell is wrong with me? I think my brain is broken. But I don't want to wait too long because it might hear something else out there, right? Like... Easy. Easy. Okay. Thinking we're pretty good here. 200 degrees, give or take. It's pretty good. Okay, let's punch it. Right? Right? Do we do it? I think we do it. I think we do it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let it go. Torpedo in the water. Now, I hope like hell it goes towards that target and doesn't get confused. So far, so good. Whether or not it's locked in, I don't know. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on, boys. Keep her at periscope depth. 20 seconds.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
It's like I'm shooting fish in a barrel. I mean, maybe.
Feindliches Schiff
Boom.
getroffen. Feuer an Deck. Schwere Schäden. Zerstörer.
Alright, we did not light off the depth charges, I don't think.
You've killed me!
I probably have. It's unlikely she's going to survive
Good.
that. Quite unlikely, I would say, that she'll survive that. Okay, let's begin movement.
Hüllenbruch.
We're gonna get... Oh, yeah, she going down. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Jesus. Yeah. They don't make keels the way they used to. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Okay. So we're getting ready to tee up on this C3 way out here. I think it's a good idea to load another tube to the rear, because it is possible that there's nothing at all near me that can possibly hear it. I'm also going to have you rewarm number 1. He got keeled, right? Yeah, I was trying to take the top off it because, you know, it's a Corvette, but didn't work out that way. Didn't work out that way. Make sure we get number 2 done up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's have you work on that. And we'll throw the rear tube at that one if we get a chance. The Albert G. Brown is a C3 freighter of the U.S. variety. Certainly is. Is she loaded? She appears to not have weaponry aboard. Whether or not that's true, hard to say, but They're not lighting up, so it doesn't look like it. Okay, that torpedo's done. Let's get number 3 done. Fire, I don't know. I'd like to get to 80% of a solution. That'd be great. %. Okay, we're gonna have to shoot now. I can't wait. 2 torpedoes. 6.5 meter depth. Lower dispersion to about 30. Let's see. 1.5 kilometers. Let's set this to 25-20. Turning left. Okay. Gyro's good. Magnetics are armed. 90% solution. We're going to take it. Take the shot. 1 away. 2 away. Alright. Put all of our effort into the fritillary. With any luck, we can take the rear tube and give it to her there. Alright, our 2 torpedoes look pretty good. Any luck, 2 will be enough for C3. Could not. It's very probable that it's not, but we'll give it a shot. $20 seconds. Please don't miss. Please don't dud. Please don't miss. Please don't dud. 10 seconds. Come on. Go to midships. And there goes her motors. Her steam room is dead. And we took out her magazine. Took out the magazine. She's done. She's done. Wow. It is a weird cinematic. I don't think they've worked it out yet exactly what they want that to do. Okay, we're going to pop the rear tube. Magnetic trigger at 2.5. At the fritillary. Very odd name for a ship, but okay. It might pick up either this one or this one. Don't really care which one it does, to tell you the truth. And let's start working on the lever. Looks like it's locked onto the Corvette. Good. So, this should be a little bit of a fireworks show as well. No more Reader's Digest for them. Not at all. You have crew members flying off the deck. I haven't seen any. That doesn't mean they're not there. I haven't seen them. 30 seconds. $20. It's a type of butterfly. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks, Pete. 10 seconds. Come on, baby. I was going to say the T5 is not missing. That's not a thing. We're not doing that. T5s don't miss. That's no. Silly. All right, Mr. Raptor, can you get me at least one more torpedo? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out whether you can or cannot. I gotta pop 2 at the Frank lever again. I have to do it pretty much right now. We don't have time to let this grow much longer. Alright, 6.5 again. Seemed to be a good spot earlier. Bring this down to about 28. Set this to 1500. Turning left at 170. Okay, waiting on the gyro. Hope I don't lose my shot. Kill the motors. Waiting on the gyro. Come on, darling. 84%. It's going to have to do. Come on, I'm going to lose the shot. Arbitrary gyro nonsense. Come on, I'm losing the shot. I'm going to close that for a minute. Still waiting on the damn gyros. All of this changed. I don't think I'm going to get the shot away. Because my torpedoes are going to have to basically do a 90 right now. Oh, I hate this gyro thing. How irritating is it? Anybody else find it irritating? I'm not in motion right now, so I could... finally, my God. Took long enough. Jesus. Okay, with any luck, they'll impact. I don't know if they will or not. Currently only have one torpedo to throw, I think, with one being loaded. Not sure. Alright, the Lever is a Liberty-style ship. Liberty-style ship, American. Way to the rear. Way to the rear. Probably. Oh, I thought that other one would miss. Decent amount of damage. She might go down under flooding, but her engines might still be engaged. They are. Okay. So she's not just going to sit there and wait. That's okay. We're fine. Give me engines 1. Try to tag the Empire Garient. Garient? Garient. Okay. Another Liberty class. Another Liberty class. Come on, boys. Get them torpedoes in the tubes. Let's go, go, go. Only got a single. I don't think I'm going to have to. If I kill the motors now, maybe. Might get 2. Jive Turkey. I cannot complain. It's been a... Ooh, look at this bugger right here. You know what? We don't have time for the second torpedo. Let's just do it. Let's set this to, say, 5-meter depth, magnetic. And be prepared to dive away. Come on, buddy. Let's do this gyro thing. I'm gonna have to kill the loading on that. I got a DD coming up behind me. You have to identify the target ship for it to count for a kill. No, but you have to see it sink. You have to be in its visual range to see it actually sinking. Like, the gyro just has to go like that. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, this is super, super not fun. There we go. Yeah, we've been pinged. We've been pinged. Awesome. Good. I can't wait for the gyro. We're just gonna have to do it. One away. Alright. Start diving. And moving. Yeah, she's just gone. Okay, give me a pill. Can't do it without the gyro, unfortunately. Alarm status. Man positions. Did I punch a decoy or not? I don't know if I did or not. We're gonna do it now. Come on, retired. You gotta get this thing out in the water, my guy. Okay, bubbler in the water. Mr. Eon, stop doing what you're doing. Cancel load. Give me speed 2. Turn this way and then whip this way. She's a-coming. It's right overhead, basically. Like right in line with us. We gotta get down faster. Faster. We're in trouble. I'm in trouble. Give me more engines. We're getting shook. Come on, dive!
Convoy ist nicht einsatzbereit.
Why aren't you on the motors? Who the hell told him to do that? Slow it down, slow it down. Okay, it's above us now. Might be okay. No leaks. Pretty much all the damage is up top. Oh Lord, they coming. Yeah, all the damage is on the machine guns currently. Whew, that was close. That was indeed close, everybody. I didn't like that at all. That was close. Turn us about. Directly above us, eh? Yike. Me oh my. Alright, we got about a half meter water in the boat. Gotta keep an eye on that. Continuing to drift down to 200. Spin us about completely. Alright, closing on 200. Pretty much as best as we're going to get currently. Looks like the DD has lost the plot. Whoosh, that was close. That was really close. Pull the motors here. Turn off the electric dive planes. Okay, with any luck, they should forget all about us now. Middle of this storm, we should be completely lost. But, it all depends. It all depends. Given how loud it is up there, we should probably get a little closer to the surface. Up to 50. Okay. I don't know. Okay, that's a different convoy. Okay. Alright, seems to me, other than... No, that's very far away. Okay, let's do periscope depth. Give me red lighting. And snorkel. Might get a breath of air while we're up there.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Ja, Herr Kaloy, ich kümmere mich darum.
Okay. Blank. I think we're set diesels. Let's make sure it's electrics. Right. Okay. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. See what the what is. Alright. There's the convoy leaving us now. We've got lifeboats in this direction. More lifeboats here. Good. Looking pretty solid. Looking pretty solid. Alright, let's go ahead and engage speed 1 at the surface. Whoosh, okay. Let's get back on diesels. 5 messages to send home. Alarm status off. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. That was close. We didn't like that. We didn't like that. Damn it. Huff Duff got me. We're not going to bother trying to get all those personnel. We're going to get the hell out of here before the warships show up.
Ich benötige hier etwas
Getting the hell out of here before the warships show up. What happened to your sub if it got struck by lightning? Probably bad things. I would imagine overall bad things would probably happen to us. So I'm going to go ahead and not allow the lightning strikes, please. Thank you. You there. Start loading torpedoes. With some helpers. Mr. Raptor. Slow down to 2 and get working on the machine guns, please. Let's get some of these things a little fixed up, shall we? Put on his raincoat in a hurry. Snorkel's still up. Put that down. Cool, cool, cool. Light bulbs first. That's normally how it goes, yes. 99% of the time, that's how it goes. Mr. Retired. How are the boys doing? Let's get the water pumped out. Mr. Poke, how's the galley? Boys are still eating pretty well overall. Can't complain. Tip a little extra potato in there just for fun. Just for something to do, really. Mr. Volleyball, let's continue working with torpedoes, please, sir. Currently empty. We don't like that. Conning tower is repaired. Love it. Working on the last one, which is to one of these smaller machine guns. Good. Old Treadies. You got to do that hidden inspection garbage, which you can only do at alarm status. So there's that. There's that. It's super fun. It's the best. Oh, good.
Herr Kapitän,
Stealing. That's court-martial. Sorry, that's court-martial. You don't steal. You don't steal from shipmates. Trust me when I tell you, you'd be better off just jumping overboard. You get caught stealing, suck to be you. Suck to be you. Just saying, overall. Just saying, overall. Okay, we're done with the magic inspection. Alarm systems down. No direct orders. No, let's keep direct orders. Currently, Skipper, I don't know if you're meant to be online right now or not. I don't think you are. No, he is. Okay. Eon's supposed to be on. Eon's supposed to be on. Did you get it? Did you guys get it? Huh? Did you pick that up? I'm still at silent running. I probably shouldn't be. Surely there's an empty torpedo tube for the kleptomaniac. One would assume, yes. I certainly would assume. I would definitely assume. Definitely, I would assume that. Alright, just taking care of a little bit of house cleaning here. Making sure we're all kitted out. Compressor's still running, which is weird. Probably doesn't need to be at this point. Oh, no, Mr. Volleyball. I don't want you to pop a pill. I want you to turn off the compressor. Hell, why are the compressors running? Okay, well, whatever. I mean, whatever they want to do is fine by me, I suppose. Okay, mission complete. Lovely, lovely. 5 days later. In the port of La Rochelle, Monday, September 6, 1943. We see the baby boat returning to its nest, etc., etc. It will not move for several days, because it is tired and chilly. Gold Poke gets a couple of points. Good job, Gold Poke. I get points too because I'm in charge, and that makes me better than everybody. Alright, last stand. First kick at the can gets us 14,996 out of a possible 50,000. Don't hate that at all. Another Halifax class convoy into Liverpool. 14,996. Don't hate that at all. So that gets us one Corvette, one C3, another Corvette, and a Liberty. Good stuff. Crew went up. I need to get an additional body aboard because we lost out on a Spanish speaker, no less. It's very irritating, but there it is. Let's get Mr. Bucksbaum. That's a great name. That's a fantastic name right there. Bucksbaum. I like it. A little bit faster diving, maybe. Where's Mr. Bucksbaum? There we go. Well, let's give it to him. Maybe he's like a good luck charm now. Thieves in the units to serve with. Courts martial. I mean, yeah. That'll happen there, Pete Smith. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my guy. That is a thing that will occasionally, from time to time, occur. Speaking of things that occur from time to time, brings us to the end, everybody. The end of tonight's stream. It was pretty good. Honestly, this was a good kick at the can tonight. We got a lot done. Lots of really good tonnage. Sinking that Bogue class was pretty sweet. And no aircraft attacks for the first time in forever. So that's definitely a bonus that I could get behind. I enjoy that immensely. That is definitely a thing I like. Biggest thing, and I mean this 100%, is I hope you had fun. That's it right there. That's the whole point of all of this. If nothing else, I hope you had some fun. Seymour Fields, thank you, and have yourself a good night, my guy. Appreciate it. Mr. Retired, thank you. Much obliged. See you next week, if not before. Probably going to be next week. I'm going to be away on the long weekend up at the new house, so, you know. Wolf UK, 100% my guy. Actually, it won't be next week. It might not be Thursday. I might not be online Thursday. I'll have to let you guys know, like, pretty much last chance. I'm going to put it on the Discord. I don't know, V. I want to lean towards a no, but time will tell. You never know. Time is gonna be the deciding factor. Weather might help, etc., etc. I got to be able to get out of work, get home. 4.5 hour drive. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We're gonna find out. We're gonna figure it out. Not gonna be a long good night tonight, everybody. Kind of dancing in my chair a little bit. Obviously, because we're another hour 15 in from the last break, so you know, doing my best here, but my back teeth is floating for reals. Thank you, V, for throwing up them socials. If you are not on the Twitch kind of world, you can find all my socials just down below on the About Me section of the page. And if you can't see that, it'll have like and links or whatever. You'll be able to see it there. And of course, there is the merch store. Thank you very kindly, my guy. Gigman, next time for sure, my dude. Good game. Thank you, PW. Much obliged. RR, thank you indeed for your attention, everybody. I really do appreciate it. That is what it's all about. The sense of community, the sense of having a purpose throughout the week of getting together and trying to entertain, trying to, get some conversations going, just chilling out. Nothing serious, right? Mr. Wodka, always a pleasure. Thank you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Well, folks, listen, hey. Normally I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can occasionally find me in the Ninja Smoke pop-up ones every now and again. Buzzers, pings, and growls. 100% my dude. It was great. I enjoyed it. But yeah, normally Tuesdays and Thursdays is when you can find me. Roughly same bat time, same bat channel. You can check out all my stuff down below on both Twitch and YouTube. You can even find me on TikTok. Because I got kids. And if you got kids, you got to know what TikTok is. So it's this whole thing. I've got my own personal Discord. I've had it for years. Salty Earth, wonderful people. Check that out if you feel like it. If you're not a Discord person, that's cool too. Don't worry about it. It's been real, everybody. It has been a time and a half, and I appreciate all of you for your attention and just hanging out with me. You could be doing a lot of things on a Tuesday night, and turns out you're here. So, yeah. Mr. Wodka, thank you. I plan to fit in a little bit of fun between all the work for sure. We'll do our best. How about that, okay? All right, listen, folks, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I have been lightly salted. Thanks for tuning in.